big breaking story from Manipur. You see, a Union Home Ministry team led by Special Secretary A.K. Mishra is currently in Manipur. He landed yesterday, and even as the situation in the 𝗪𝗪𝗘𝗏 state remains extremely volatile ahead of Republic Day, Mishra has already held talks with the hardline 𝗦𝗘𝗘𝗞 nationalist group, the 𝗪𝗡𝗡𝗏𝗏, even as 35 MLAs of the ruling combine have sent a letter to Union Home Minister Amit Shah calling for an immediate abrogation of the suspension of operation agreements with the Kuki militant groups for the sake of peace in Manipur. This is the big story we are breaking at this point in time. 35 MLAs of the Manipur ruling combine have adopted a resolution and has sent a letter to Union Home Minister Amit Shah demanding various things, including abrogation of the suspension of operation agreements with the Kuki militants for the sake of peace in Manipur. That's what they are saying. The letter dated the 21st of January to Amit Shah was sent after the MLAs met over 2 days in Imphal and adopted a signed resolution that urged upon the central government to immediately put a halt to the attacks in Indian soil. That's what they are saying. Urged upon the central government to put a halt to the attacks in Indian soil on citizens and security forces by what they call militants from Myanmar. Now, this letter dated 21st of January was based on a resolution that the MLAs had adopted, the 35 MLAs of the ruling combine had adopted after meeting in Imphal for over 2 days. Now, this letter is saying, urging upon the government of India to immediately put a halt to the attacks on Indian soil. That's what they are saying. Attacks on Indian soil on citizens and security forces by what they call militants from Myanmar. Now, the 35 ruling combined MLAs in their letter and resolution specifically accused the paramilitary Assam Rifles of being unresponsive and remaining mute spectators when civilians are attacked by armed gunmen, and have demanded accountability of these forces and their leadership. Now, the big thing that contained in the resolution is that the MLAs have said that if the union government fails to take appropriate action in order to bring peace back to Manipur, the elected representatives would be forced to chalk out their course in consultation with the public. So, this is a look, this can be seen as a direct threat that the elected representatives are saying. They are saying that if the union government fails to take appropriate measures, the elected representatives would be forced to chalk out their course of action, their fresh course of action in consultation with the public. Now, another big development is that the 𝗪𝗡𝗡𝗏𝗏 has called a meeting at the Kangla Fort at 10 a.m. tomorrow, where it has asked all 𝗦𝗘𝗘 MLAs and ministers to attend to deliberate on the future course of action for protection of the community. Now, this is also a big development which has heightened tensions in Imphal ahead of Republic Day. Within 48 hours of Republic Day, that is tomorrow at 10 a.m., the 𝗪𝗡𝗡𝗏𝗏 has called a meeting at the Kangla Fort in Imphal. They have asked all the 𝗦𝗘𝗘 MLAs and ministers, besides of course different stakeholders, to come and attend this meeting to chalk out their future course of action. Let me tell you, viewers, that 𝗪𝗡𝗡𝗏𝗏 is a very, very hardline 𝗦𝗘𝗘 nationalist group. They have got 54 units across Manipur in the valley districts. Total, they have got 54 units, and some estimates say, we cannot confirm it, that their strength is about 50 to 60,000 youths are their strength. That's what we are getting to know, but that is not important. What is important is that the 𝗪𝗡𝗡𝗏𝗏 has called a meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the Kangla Fort. Now, what we are also hearing is that the situation is extremely volatile, and after this 35 MLAs deliberated over 2 days and sent off that letter to Union Home Minister, the team led by A.K. Mishra has arrived in Imphal. yesterday. Now, A.K. Mishra has already held one round of meeting with the 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗏. He is understood. We will confirm shortly. Even this morning he had another round of talks he was supposed to have had with the 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗏. And now the 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗏 itself is called a meeting, as we have reported. And now this letter is very significant because during the 2 days of meeting that the MLAs had, which was, we understand, the Chief Minister N. Biren Singh had also attended, in that meeting they had even said that within 15 days the entire MLAs should quit from their MLA's post and the government should resign. So this is not there in the resolution, but sources are telling us we cannot confirm, of course, unless we get an official briefing on this from the Chief Minister or somebody authorized. But what we are getting to know is that at one level the MLAs and the ministers were so under pressure in view of the law and order situation that they had almost decided that they should quit, making way for things to cool down. But that has not happened because the resolution does not contain that. But we are also not confirming that. But big story is that Union Home Ministry team is in Imphal at this point in time, talking to various stakeholders, including the hardline 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗏𝗏 group, which is a very active group in Manipur Valley, and of course, and tomorrow they have called this meeting at 10 a.m. at the 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏 Fort, because 𝗟𝗏𝗏 Fort is a sacred place for the 𝗧𝗏𝗡s, and there they will be taking some important decisions. So this is what we are hearing. The situation in Manipur extremely volatile even as we speak.